right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rachakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the elect of the nation of Israel. All right, I'm in the car, man, on a little trip, so I figured I'd go ahead and do a video. This video is going to be inspired by the live show that the apostles and elders did yesterday. Okay. Yesterday was September 29th, 2018. Today is September 30th, 2018. And I got about 11 minutes into the video, and one of the scriptures that they brought out was here in 1 Corinthians chapter 13. It says, 1 Corinthians chapter 13 and 8, charity never faileth, but whether there be prophecies, they shall fail. Whether there be tongues, they shall cease. Whether there be knowledge, it shall vanish away. For we know in part and prophesy in part. Okay? And the elders were doing an excellent, of course, as always, an excellent job explaining what the breakdown of the scripture means. Okay? And so this is going to be the topic of the lesson. All right? Because if you read at verse 8, start from the top again, it says, charity never faileth. Now, if you go into that word charity, okay, the word charity in the Greek is agape, okay? And agape means affection, goodwill, love, benevolence, brotherly love, okay? So that brotherly love that Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai has for his people is never going to fail, all right? And that brotherly love that we have towards the body is never going to fail, all right? Because charity above all things, okay, is the number one thing, man, all right? That's the number one thing, man, charity, okay? So going back here, because if you love Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, okay, and you love the brothers, that's the fulfillment of the whole law, okay? And then you're going to have faith in somebody you love, referring to the Most High, and His Son. You're going to have faith in the Most High and His Son if you love Him. You see? Matter of fact, hold on. Oh, Salakia. I'm trying to search for the scripture. Just a second, brothers. All right, this is 1 John chapter 3, okay, verse 17. It says, now actually I'm gonna start at verse 16. It says, hereby perceive we the love of the Most High, because He laid down His life for us. Okay, talking about Yahushua, the Most High sent His Son Yahushua to lay down His life for us, okay? Because Yahushua said He has power to lay his life down. That means it was a choice, okay, that He chose to accept. He chose to accept that fate that the Most High had ordained for Him to endure, okay? And the reason why He went through that sacrifice was so that the elect could be redeemed by His blood, okay? So that's charity, man. That's love. That's never going to go away. All right, I'm going to continue on in 1 John chapter 3 and 16. It says, hereby perceive we the love of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, because He laid down His life for us, and we ought to lay down our lives for the brethren. You see, okay, because we talk about being martyrs. Okay, we talk about Esau coming to round us up. Okay, trying his best to get rid of the saints. Okay, to put great wrath upon those who fear Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Okay, but guess what? Some of us are gonna have to die for one another, man. You know, you in the movie, you got somebody finna get shot, and you push him out the way, and you get shot. That's the type of love that we ought to have for the brothers, man. Okay, not for the whole world. All right, everybody ain't a brother. Okay, it's talking about for the brethren, man. Our neighbor, and not everybody's our neighbor, man. We're not talking about next door neighbor. We're talking about kindred. All right, that believe in this thing. But I'm gonna continue on It says, and we ought to lay down our lives for the brethren. Verse 17. But whoso hath this world's good and seeth his brother have need, and shutteth up his bowels of compassion from him, how dwelleth the love of the Most High in him? You see? So, all this greediness, okay, all of this stealing and adultery and killing that our people do to one another is not going to abide forever, okay? The scriptures say charity never faileth. Charity is going to abound, all right? It's going to succeed in that day, you see? And so I'm going to go back to the scripture, all right, in 1 Corinthians 13. It says, and this chapter is going into charity, all right, but the point is, it says, but whether there be prophecies, they shall fail. Now, what does that mean? Whether there be prophecies, they shall fail. Meaning there's going to come a point in time where all the prophecies are fulfilled, okay? And it put a whole nother perspective, this scripture right here, when the when Apostle Tahar brought it out, that put a whole nother perspective on 2018 being the year of prophecy, okay? Because we know that we are in those times that the scriptures are going to be fulfilled. You see? And even though our people don't believe it, okay, even though the Most High is working a work in his in our days to where most of our people won't believe it because he made them like that. That does not mean it's not going to come to pass, man. Okay, we are in those times. All right. Let me see. Okay, so yeah, whether there be prophecies, they shall fail. There's going to come a point in time when all things are fulfilled. Okay, and I'm going to continue on. It says, whether there be tongues, they shall cease. Okay, because like the Apostle Tahar said, there's only going to be one language, man. Okay, Hebrew, the holy tongue. Okay, the Lashawan Kodash. Tongue, Lashawan, Kodash, holy. Okay, we're going to be speaking Hebrew in the kingdom. Okay, matter of fact, hold on a second. Let me show you how we're in a time of prophecy right now. Just one example. All right, this is Isaiah chapter 19. Verse 18, it says, in that day shall 5 cities in the land of Egypt speak the language of Canaan and swear and swear to Yahweh of hosts. One shall be called and swear to Yahweh of hosts, one shall be called the city of destruction. Okay, now like I said, this is going into how we're speaking that language right now, man. Okay, we're in a time of prophecy right now as we speak. All right, we're speaking that language has been returned unto us, okay? But it's going to be fully returned unto us in the kingdom, all right? When we are in authority, all right? And the Most High is going to reveal all those secret things to us, man, okay? Let me see here. But those 5 cities is representative of the camps, okay? That are throughout America, man. That are throughout Babylon the Great. Okay, in the land of Egypt, that's what this is spiritually. Sodom and Egypt, this is the land of bondage. Okay, double straits. All right, and swear to the Most High of hosts, and one shall be called the city of destruction. All right, and America indeed as a nation is going to be destroyed. Okay, and then you can read down about how we're fulfilling the prophecy of going out on the highways and byways, putting up the camps. All right. Preaching Yahweh Bashim Yahushai in those days, but I don't want to get off topic because, like I said, the scripture is based. I mean, this lesson is based off 1 Corinthians 13. All right, it says, "Whether there be tongues, they shall cease." And tongues we know is languages. You know, whether there be knowledge, it shall vanish away. Right, all the knowledge and wickedness of this world. All right, which is really nothing that to boast in. All right, that you know how to, make some real good pork ribs, or you know how to fry some shrimp, okay? Or you know how to sacrifice to Satan. That knowledge is going to vanish away, man. Esau He's not going to be able to tap in to that demonic energy source for power to rule over us anymore. Okay, that knowledge of the world, that wickedness is going to be done away. It's going to be cast away, man. All right, it shall vanish away. All right, verse 9 it says, "For we know in part and we prophesy in part." All right, and that's the truth. You know, like the apostles brought out yesterday at the live show. Okay, there were certain things that were not revealed, okay, unto the men of the Lord at that time. Okay, the teachers of the apostles and elders. There were certain things that were not revealed that have been since revealed. Okay, because we're in those times where the things are being revealed. We are in those times where the scriptures are being fulfilled. So as they continue to become more and more obvious, okay, it's self-explanatory. We know that the mark of the beast is a micro RFID chip. We know we see people getting it, videos of it. You know, you had this rapper, Kid Boo, okay, get a chip in his hand, man. You know that's the mark of the beast, man. Okay, it's all coming to pass, and we are in those times, which is why there's no need for us to cool down. Okay, but I'm gonna read this in verse 10. All right, and it ended on that. It says, "But when that which is perfect is come, then that which is in part shall be done away." Okay, which means the knowledge that we have, which may not be 100% the knowledge of every single thing that there is to know. That knowledge is going to be done away and replaced with full-fledged knowledge and understanding of all the elements, okay, of all the ways that the earth works and how it benefits us in every way. We're going to know all about the plants and the rocks and every animal's benefit to the planet, okay? Those things are going to be revealed unto us because the earth is going to be in its fullness in those times, okay? And so as of right now, the Most High has given us a single job, man, which is to push this word, all right? And that's the point of the lesson, because we are in those times where these prophecies and these words are being fulfilled, and constant exhortation needs to be made, all right? So, Abaratazah, this was an edifying lesson. With that, I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the elect. Shalom.